Salt was a police officer, but she uses her underwear to block the security camera. Then she flips over a table, takes a steel pipe from the table leg, and other spring mechanisms from a chair. She then uses chemical materials to create an explosive. She stuffs the explosive and the spring into the steel pipe, and finally attaches it to a fire extinguisher. Just like that, she creates a rocket launcher. At the same time, the police have surrounded her, but Salt already has a strategy to deal with them. Soon, the door is breached. Salt takes out her rocket launcher and knocks everyone down. She seizes the opportunity to escape. Along the way, she grabs a police officer's handgun and shoots out the security cameras in her path. She then successfully gets away, but when she escapes to her home, she discovers her husband has disappeared. Salt realizes her husband has been captured. Meanwhile, the police have already tracked her here. Before Salt has a chance to escape, they break down the door and burst in. With no other choice, Salt climbs out to her neighbor's window ledge. Fortunately, a little girl rescues her. It turns out Salt is a former Soviet spy. In order to obtain secret intelligence, she was assigned to infiltrate an American police agency. As it happened, on this very day, a Russian officer defected to the American CIA. Salt was therefore assigned to interrogate this person. Unfortunately, the officer exposed Salt's identity as a spy on the spot. The officer also revealed that in 2 days, at the funeral of the American vice president, Salt would assassinate the Russian president, who was attending. The superiors outside the interrogation room were doubtful after hearing this, but to verify the claims, they brought Salt in for questioning. Just as the two superiors were arguing over who would interrogate Salt, the Russian officer struck back. We see him use a blade hidden in the sole of his shoe to take out the two officers beside him. Soon, the two superiors outside were drawn away from the interrogation room. While everyone was chasing the officer, Salt took the opportunity to escape. She then entered a secret passage in the building. At the same time, the American vice president's funeral began. Soon, Salt had hidden herself among the crowd. She then immediately began her operation. Using the sewer pipe system, she successfully reached the church's basement. She agilely took out 2 guards. The Russian president was preparing to go on stage to speak. Over here, Salt was desperately rushing upward. At this moment, security personnel noticed the disturbance in the basement. A large number of guards were instantly dispatched to rush there, but Salt had already reached the first sub-level. Facing these guards who were not highly skilled fighters, Salt quickly knocked them down. Afterward, Salt shot the sound system, instantly creating a loud noise that attracted the guards' attention. The scene descended into chaos, and Salt took out her bomb and threw it at the floor above. The next second, the bomb was activated. The ground beneath the Russian president split open. The man quickly fell through. Finally, Salt's assassination mission was complete.